Our first morning in Ladakh, and we're relaxing in the sunshine, enjoying the views from the rooftop of the Lassimo Hotel. This is one of my favorite places on planet Earth. At 11,500 feet, it can cause altitude sickness if the traveler is not careful. Best to take it easy for the first day to acclimatize. This is the 23rd of October, 2011, and already the first snowfalls have occurred on the mountain tops, and even here in Leh 2 days before we arrived, though it's melted already. Just sitting on the roof of the hotel is fascinating, with historic buildings all around. The air is clean and clear, the altitude making the sky bluer than I ever saw it.
Today we're going to have a day in Leh. We've had a nice breakfast this morning. This afternoon we're going to meet with Hussein and Anchuk, and we're then going to go out to Hussein's village again to visit out there. Beautiful sunny day, and we're just looking forward to this day here in Ladakh.
The Lassimo Hotel is a favorite with so many travelers. The design is certainly in keeping with the culture. When I sit in the courtyard here, I do feel I'm in Ladakh. First trip is to the iconic Shanti Stupa, a Buddhist stupa that overlooks Leh, and that is traditionally our first stop. When I stand up here and look out over Leh, I feel I've arrived. The colorful trees, the high-altitude desert, the colorful stupa and buildings. The stupa was actually built with donations from Japan.
Up at the Shanti Stupa, whenever I take this shot, it's always very beautiful sunshine and beautiful blue sky, almost every time I ever come here.
I never tire of visiting here and just enjoying the views. The name Shanti means peace, and indeed it is a peaceful place. The place is a must-visit for every visitor. If I visited Leh and didn't come here, I would feel cheated. It's a memory maker. There's a dad making a memory. And I've been here many times when snow covered the tops of those mountains.
The religion here is mainly Buddhism, but there are some Muslim villages here. But the farther west you go, the more Muslim villages there are, more Muslim people, until when we reach Kargil, then it's almost 100% Muslim at that point. But here in Leh is Tibetan Buddhism, and has always traditionally been so. The Moravian Church being really the only church here.
The pastor of the Moravian Church and principal of the Moravian Mission School is Elijah Gergen, and he's an old friend. The Lama here is also an old friend, and we always have a chat.
Every year I come.
Yeah.
But last year is the flood. So
On the 6th of August 2010, a flood occurred across a large part of Ladakh.
Some of the bodies are not yet recovered.
They're showing me the path of the torrent.
I will show you. When we go Hussein's house, on the way,
71 towns and villages were flooded, including Leh. 255 people died, 6 of whom were foreign tourists. We then had lunch in the Tibetan restaurant, my favorite here. Tibetan food. Anchuk, Hussein, Gulzar, and Youssef joining Lenz and me.
So with Hussein and Ancha, and we're going out to Hussein's village today.
We then had a walk around the town. These places are always fascinating, and yet it's certainly not on the main tourist track. The ancient Leh Palace, presiding over the town as it were. Main Street, a hive of activity. But it's time to move on to our next interesting location.